endeavor. As you all are aware, Airbnb is a leading global online marketplace that connects travelers with unique short-term stays and experiences. And through the last decade, our experience working at the grassroots in Goa, through a partnership with the Department of Tourism, has taught us that promoting micro-entrepreneurship through homestays is an effective way to unlock the tourism sector's potential to generate employment at multiple levels. During the past 1 year, we trained many rural hosts from offbeat locations in Goa and enabled them to contribute to the local economy and showcase their cultural heritage and cuisine. Building on all these ongoing efforts and reinforcing our commitment to fostering micro-entrepreneurship in Goa, the Airbnb Entrepreneurship Academy takes these initiatives further by empowering more tourism entrepreneurs and redefining hosting excellence across the state. This collaboration also embodies a shared belief in the transformative power of tourism, not just as a catalyst of economic growth, but also as a means, and very important means, to uplift underrepresented communities and nurture meaningful connections across the state. Through our partnership with GHE Impact Ventures, we have developed customized training modules to upskill over 50 participants, equipping them to unlock the immense economic potential of hosting through the platform. Once again, I would like to thank all who's made today happen. Thank you for being part of this exciting journey. And we are especially grateful for the incredible support from the Department of Tourism and GTDC, which has been pivotal in bringing this initiative together. We at Airbnb are committed to supporting and continuing to contribute to the tourism ecosystem's growth in Goa.
Everybody talks about sustainability, but we strongly feel that sustainability only minimizes negative impacts, wherein regenerative tourism has pillars to be built around, whether it's the society, whether it's the environment, whether it's the economics, or whether it's the culture. And that's how the story building has been happening as far as Goa Beyond Beaches is going and happening in the last couple of years. In that story, homestay has a role to play. When we spoke about the homestay policy, we never spoke about homestay policy on the coastal belt only. We spoke about a homestay policy more on the rural areas, trying to make that more inclusive. And as we talk about inclusivity, we focus more on women empowerment. The policy with fiscal and non-fiscal benefits to the people who are there. The whole idea was how to get those standards right. And that is the time I think Aman and the team, that time we had a thought sharing and the whole thing turned out to be very collaborative, where we lined up with Airbnb to set up a lot of things. Sometimes policies and MOUs remain only on paper, but I think this government is driving, because we are quite serious about the thought process of changing the whole perception of Goa, that what it has been and what it should be. If we are talking about regenerative tourism, we are talking about Ekadasha Tirtha, and we are talking about connecting the 11 temples, which have a lot of history and tradition. It's time for us to talk much more than what we have had. If we are talking about the culinary, we are talking about inclusivity with the women, then it is the rural areas that we need to focus upon. And that's how I think, as we talk about collaboration, each one needs to work together and take steps together. I'm very happy that Airbnb is launching India's first Airbnb Entrepreneurship Academy here in Goa. I think we all should give them a round of applause for what they are achieving. This definitely aligns seamlessly with all our goals of fostering entrepreneurship and responsible tourism. Now, by empowering these homestay entrepreneurs, this whole program, I believe, will equip Goans with the skills and knowledge needed to showcase their homes and communities on the global stage. I think we already have it in us. Hospitality, we talk about Atithi Devo Bhava. It's sometimes that we talk about it and sometimes showcasing doesn't happen. Who better can talk about it than the women in the house? So the whole idea was talk about Mahila Shashaktikaran or women entrepreneurship shouldn't be just a statement, but we should have things driven around it. And that's how I think working together, coming with the first Airbnb Entrepreneurship Academy here in Goa, will allow us to work a lot of things ahead. This partnership will ensure that tourism becomes sustainable and inclusive economic engine for Goa. I feel that the Academy today, as we conclude, symbolizes the essence of tourism, connecting people, celebrating diversity, and creating shared prosperity. Together with initiatives like this, we can elevate Goa's tourism sector into a global model for responsible, inclusive, and regenerative tourism. Together, we can is the theme I've always carried in my mind. I can see it happening. So as we look at the next couple of years, to make it happen, it is not only the government or Airbnb, it is the participants today who have been certified in terms of homestays also working collaboratively together to make a success story for Goa.